I'm sure you've been hearing a lot of talk right now about the real estate market, that it's hot, that it's challenging, that it's competitive. Is it though? Hi, I'm Gia Silva, your trusted real estate advisor here in Long Beach. And today we have your first quarter Long Beach market update for 2021. So why is it important for you to know how the real estate market is right now? Not only are we in the first quarter of 2021, but knowing the numbers right now will set the tone for what to expect for the rest of the year. So if you've been thinking about selling or buying a home, you may be asking yourself, is it the right time to buy? Is it the right time to sell and buy? Now, a lot of people are saying that the real estate market is really hot right now. Sure, it's hot, but it's also very challenging, especially for those homeowners who are looking to sell, but also buy another property. And it's also very challenging for investors because they're not looking to sell their investment property until they know what they're going to exchange for. Another huge challenge that we're having is the lack of inventory. And a lot of us are asking, are there more properties going to come on the market anytime soon? Or is it going to stay the same? In this video, we're going to be answering all of that. We will go over facts, market intelligence, and everything you need to know to make the best decision for yourself. So let's dive into the numbers. In the first quarter of 2021, we've had 465 single-family homes sell here in Long Beach. Now that's an 8% increase from Q1 of 2020, but a 27% decrease from Q4 of last year. For our Long Beach condos, we've had 312 condos sell the first quarter of 2021, with a 52% increase from Q1 of 2020, but a 7% decrease from Q4 of last year. Now you want to know why you're hearing that the real estate market is hot? Well, in the last 12 months, we've already experienced an 11.8% appreciation here in Long Beach. That means the average home has increased about $90,000 in equity. For example, this was the highest single family home that sold in the first quarter of this year for $4.4 million in beautiful Treasure Island. The highest condo sale in the first quarter was for $2.4 million in downtown Long Beach. And this duplex behind me was the highest sold duplex in the first quarter here in Long Beach for $1.965. And this triplex, this was the highest triplex sale, sold for $1.5 million here in Belmont Heights. And the highest sold fourplex in the first quarter in Long Beach, $1.925. Now for our Long Beach multifamily, we've had 55 duplexes close in the first quarter of 2021. That is a 23% increase from Q1 of 2020 and a 15% decrease from Q4 of last year. We've also had 14 triplexes sell in the first quarter here in Long Beach, with a 17% increase from Q1 of 2020, but a 7% decrease from Q4 of last year. And lastly, our fourplexes. We've had 24 fourplexes close the first quarter. That's a 26% increase from Q1 of 2020, but a decrease of 20% from Q4 of last year. Throughout 2020, we gradually experienced a big lack of inventory, and we're continuing to see that. As you can see, Q4 2020 to now the first quarter of this year, we're continuing to see a decrease in sales. In our Long Beach multifamily market, we've also been seeing an increase in owner-occupied buyers, which means that these buyers are looking to live in one of the units and rent the other ones out. For duplexes in the first quarter, we've had 31% of owner-occupied buyers. For triplexes, 40%, and fourplexes, 15%. Now, why is this important if you're an apartment owner? Well, if you're thinking about selling, it's important to know the pool of buyers that your property is going to be more appealing to, and ultimately, who's going to pay the most. So what's going to happen to inventory this year? Is it going to stay the same? Are we going to get more properties on the market? What about interest rates? Are the interest rates going to be increasing by the end of the year? Or is everything going to stay the same? Or are we just going to tank? So now that we're entering the spring market, what we know is that usually the spring and summer market are the hottest markets for real estate sales. Now, what happened last year was that June and July was actually pushed to about August and September. So the hottest years for real estate sales last year were August and September. This year, we are hoping that more properties come on the market as the weather gets prettier and people want to go out more and see homes. When it comes to interest rates, Freddie Mac released its predictions for what they expect to happen by the end of this year. They're predicting that we're going to have an interest rate increase to about 3.4%. Now, what does that mean to a mortgage payment? that is about $150 to $200 more a month that you would be paying in comparison to purchasing today. So there you have it. That concludes our first quarter Long Beach market update for 2021. So in a nutshell, yes, the market is hot, but it's also challenging. And what can we expect as we're coming into the summertime? Well, what we've been seeing is that buyers are kind of holding off to see what other properties come on the market. So it's only gonna get hotter because spring is here and summer's on its way. So is it a good time to buy? Yes, it's a great time to buy. With the predictions that interest rates will increase, that will lower your purchasing power. And right now, it is so cheap to borrow hundreds of thousands of dollars. Now, if you're an investor and own rental property, there are so many changes going on all of the time that it is so important that you stay informed at all times to make the best decisions. So if you're a buyer looking to purchase and take advantage of the low interest rates, perhaps a seller and a buyer looking to sell and find a replacement home, or even an investor looking to know when's the right time and find the property to exchange to, give me a call. I would love to help you plan. See you next time.